Hello students, welcome to Spectra Educational Academy. This is KMR Sharma, Physics faculty for IIT and NEET. Students, in today's class, we are going to discuss about distance and displacement. Let me remind what we have discussed in the previous video. We spoke about the motion and rest with the help of graph. Also, we discussed about when do we say object is moving in straight line. Now let us continue that when object moving in straight line, its motion is associated with a few fundamental definitions. First one is distance. Second is displacement. Third, say velocity in all forms. Similarly, fourth, say speed in all forms. And after completion of speed and velocity, we slowly move to discuss acceleration. Students, in today's class, let us take up distance and displacement with some examples. First, let me explain what is distance. Suppose let us say there is a city A here. There is a city B here. These two cities are separated by, we say that a distance of 250 kilometers. For example, at A we have city Hyderabad. At B we have city Vijayawada. Okay, so in general, the road distance when you go from Hyderabad to Vijayawada, when you go on the road distance is 250 kilometers. This may be covered within 6 to 7 hours. So therefore, what is actually distance? Distance means the actual path. You can also call it as total path. So distance is nothing but distance is defined as the actual path. The actual path, you can call it as total path length traveled between initial and final positions of the object. So initial position is at A, final position is at B of the object. So distance, if it is small unit, distance is measured in meters. If it is a large unit, distance is measured in kilometers. We say distance is a scalar quantity. I'll come to that afterwards. Now first let us say displacement. What is displacement? Suppose from Hyderabad to Vijayawada, if you go in flight, you can reach this distance within half an hour, hardly half an hour. So it means what? Air distance you call it as. So air distance is nothing but what you can say it is the shortest path. So what is displacement? Initial point and final point is same, A and B. So you can call it as air distance as shortest distance. So the shortest distance between initial and final positions of the body is called displacement. But displacement is also measured in meters. There is no difference unit wise. Distance is also measured in meters. Sorry, displacement is measured in meters. Next, displacement is a vector quantity. Direction is required. We'll discuss that later. Now let me explain displacement distance taking one example. Suppose you are the student, your home is at O. So there is a function going to be celebrated in your house. So for that you have given order for the printing of the cards. You started distribution. Let us say there is a friend here at point P. So between O and P, between your home and your friend home, the separation is 120 meters. And there is another friend you have at Q. So he is at 240 meters from your home. Your home is at O. But the separation between friend P and Q is 121. You have another friend at R. So from your home, your friend R is at 360 meters. So separation between any two of your friends is 120 only. There is another friend at S. So therefore this is 480, sorry. Similarly, you have few more friends at P dash, left side of your home, let us say. So you are giving for this number minus 120. So right side you have given numbers plus, left side you are giving numbers negative. P dash, Q dash, this is minus 240 meters. Then this is, you have R dash. So it is 360 meters. And you have S dash. So he is at 480 meters. Now let us design the questions here. Suppose you started at O and you reach to Q. My question is, what is you started at O and you reached Q. My question, you take it as an example. You can, if you are interested, you can design your own questions. So looking at the diagram. O to Q. So what is your displacement? Displacement is the shortest path, 240 only. Displacement is the actual path. That is also 240, because assume that this is a narrow lane. So therefore you have only one path to travel. So even distance is also 240 in this particular example. Now let us try to have second example. So here what you can confirm is displacement is equal to distance. So let us take up the second example. Suppose you started at your home O and you have gone to R and you have taken the U-turn and right now you are at Q. So your final position is Q. Okay, so when you talk about displacement, where you are finally, where you were initially, so is equal to where you are finally at Q. So for Q you have given the number 240 meters, but where you were initially at 0, so your displacement is 240 meters. Now let us talk about distance. So distance means wherever you go, everything you have to count. First you have gone up to 360. O to R is 360. And you came back up to Q. So separation between R and Q is 120 meters. Now how much is your total distance? Total distance is 480 meters. So in this case, you can say that distance is greater than displacement. But both are positive. Let us take up the third example. So third example, suppose you have started at O. You have gone to Q. And you are coming back. You are coming back to, let us say, P dash. So what is your distance? What is your displacement? First, let us take up. You started at O. So displacement means x2, finally, initially where you are. Finally, you are at P dash. For P dash, you have given the number 120 meters. For O, you have given the number 0. So therefore, your displacement will be minus 120 meters. So you can say that displacement can be negative. Next, how much is your distance here? How much is your distance? You started at O. You were finally at P dash. O to Q, how much you have given? O to Q 240. And you need to come back to O also. So therefore, 240 plus 240. And also, you are going from O to P dash. So how much you are covering? You are covering 120. So therefore, 240, 240, 480. 480 plus 120 is 600 meters. So your distance is now 600 meters. So displacement is negative. Then suppose, for example, you started distribution cards, you went to Q and your cards are over and you are coming back to home. Suppose if that is the situation. So let us say, fourth example, you started at O you went to Q, you are coming back to O. So now my question is, what is your distance and displacement? First displacement. You are coming back to your home means what? X2 minus X1. Finally, you are at O. It means 0. And initially you are at 0. So therefore your displacement is 0. So and what is your distance? Distance means wherever you go, everything you have to count. You went to Q and you are coming back to O. So therefore, so up to Q, 240 meters, and coming back from Q to O, 240 meters, your distance will be 480 meters. So your confirmation is displacement can be equal to distance. Displacement can be less than distance. You can say even like that also. Displacement can be negative. Displacement even can be 0. This is one example. So you can, if you are interested, you can frame other examples also. Let me give you one more example to get the more idea about the distance and displacement. Suppose a particle moving in the circular path. A particle moving in the circular path. Okay, you take like this. A particle moving in the circular path. Suppose this is a starting point, let us say. A. Assume that you have completed one round. What is your distance and what is your displacement? You started at A and you are coming back to A, and your path is along the circumference of the circle. So your displacement, what is displacement once you get back the definition? Shortest distance between initial and final positions. You are coming back to A means what? So there is nothing. Displacement will be 0 if one round is completed. What is your distance? So your path is along the circumference of the circle. So therefore this circle might be having even radius also. You can say this is the radius. So what is the formula for the circumference of the circle? It is 2 pi r. So not only this question. So this is for what? This is for when particle completes one round. Suppose if particle is completing 2 rounds, let us say. Displacement will be 2 rounds means started at O, completing one round, and again started at A and completing round. 2 rounds are over. So displacement is 0 once again, because the reason is there is no shortest here. But what is the distance? You have completed 2 rounds. Each round distance will be equal to circumference of the circle. It will be 4 pi r. Suppose if luckily you get the value of radius, let us say 4 meters. So you have to substitute here, your distance will be equal to 4 pi into 4 meters. So you might be knowing even pi value also 3.14. You will get the value accordingly. Not only this, suppose if you have completed half round means what? Only half circle. You started A, you are coming to point B. So suppose if it is half round only, what is your distance and what is your displacement? First, let us speak about distance, displacement. So what is your shortest? Shortest means you started A and you are coming to B. So your shortest path will be equal to diameter of the circle. So get back, what is diameter means? Diameter will be, diameter is equal to 2r. Now what is the distance here? Distance will be equal to half the circumference. It is pi r. So if r is substituted here, pi into 4 meters. Next, suppose if you have completed 1.5 rounds. So what is your distance? What is your displacement? Displacement will be equal to 1.5 means what? You have started A and you are coming back to A, and right finally you stopped at B. So once again your the displacement will be equal to 2r. It is diameter, because where you are initially, where you are finally, it's the diameter only. Now what is your distance? Distance will be 1.5 rounds. I said 1.5 rounds. This is for 2 rounds. This is for half round. This is for 1.5 rounds. So for one round it is 2 pi r distance. For half round it is pi r. So it will be 3 pi r. This is for one and half round. Students, I hope you got the complete idea for distance and displacement. In my next video, I'll proceed with the speed and velocity, because speed and velocity are dependent of both distance and displacement. If you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you very much.